Okay, you guys, here's a Subaru SVX, and the speedometer basically just stopped working, and the check engine light came on with the 16 power blink on the dash. And this really, can either have to do with some solenoids in the differentials, or it's the VSS, the vehicle speed sensor. And I'm going to show you where it's located. It's really easy to get out. So I've got another parts car over there, and basically I pulled the speed sensor off of this one, and check out this, what it looks like. The end of it basically just sheared off, and I'm hoping it'll just stay at the bottom of the tranny. But here's the one that I pulled off of the other car. That's what it should look like. So obviously something got stuck in there. I'm gonna put this one in this car and see if that fixes the the speed sensor on the dash. So here we go. Okay, so basically to put this on, you need a 17mm wrench. It would be nice to have a short stubby one of these, but you can get this back in here. So right down there is the dipstick for the front differential, and just to the right of that, we're on the passenger side of the car, there is the speed sensor, which goes into the differential. It's pretty easy to find. You just have to reach your hands behind all these. And so I'm going to put it back in, and hopefully that fixes it. These are about $250 just for these online. And then I assume if you have to replace the nylon gear inside the differential, that's just an incredibly expensive job. So that's that. Hopefully we get the speedometer working on this baby. Okay, after pulling out this bad speed sensor, I noticed that the other one wouldn't go in, and what I found is these pieces, which are supposed to be mounted on the end here, had completely fallen off and were stuck in there. And then here's the actual speed sensor that's on a little shaft that goes in here, had completely sheared off. So same thing on this one. This one I pulled from a used car, and basically both this black piece and the washer on top are just super loose, so they come off whenever you try and insert it. So I've super glued them back on. This is the shaft that turns, and it turns freely. I lubed it up. So it appears that inside the slot where you thread this in, there is another little kind of washer with a slot. So as you put this in, you have to make sure to align this little piece in there, and maybe it'll just line up as you twist it. But that's what's going to happen next. So anyway, this is the vehicle speed sensor. Here's an old one, and that's what happens if your speedometer stopped working. And you should probably get this stuff out as soon as possible to keep anything from going into your differential there. So yeah, there we have it.